Hi, hello, and welcome. I'm definitely not Vlad, and you're watching me go from zero to hero on a Mistweaver in, I almost said Dragonflight, in the War Within Season 2. Old habits die hard. That was the intro for most of Dragonflight. So, what have I done on this character in the meantime? I've played through some dungeons. I mostly did 2s and 3s just to actually see what the dungeons are like. I had a lot of time yesterday where I wasn't doing pretty much anything, so I just hopped on some runs with Danny and the squad, and we just went through basically a world tour where we're trying to get everything cleared on at least a 2. So I'm now familiar with the dungeons, so that is going to be a great help in pushing us up to whatever rating, or 2.5k rating, I should say. I did also get some loot. I got this trinket, which I don't think I'll be using all that much because I prefer to use this trinket because it's just going to give me a self-heal and some crit strike. And I also have this, which gives me a crap ton of intellect every time I use it. Even though it hits me for like 220k, that is not a lot of damage when you have 6.3 million hit points. It's just, look, it barely does anything. It's nothing. So there's that. Also, I think I got this ring, which is a crit haste, heavy haste ring, which is perfect. That's, from my understanding, still the best stats you can get, which is as much haste as you can possibly get, and then secondary would be crit. I did also just recently, like literally this morning, finish up getting Circe's circlet because for some reason I just didn't have this ring until now, and I went for the standard Stormbringers, Fathom Dwellers, Legendary Skippers setup. That should help with some healing, I guess, and just in general being a bit beefier because that is a lot of stamina from a ring. Other than that, I don't think I've gotten anything. No, I got these wrists, yeah, which have a bunch of mastery. Not a huge fan of that. Mastery is not what I'm looking for in as far as stats are concerned. But there are some adjustments I need to do really quick to some WeakAuras. I looked up a WeakAura for actually tracking, what is this shit called? Aspect of Harmony, how much vitality I've stored. Think I'm going to try and make it look more like these. That would be quite nice. So I'm going to work on that, and then we're going to try and do probably this 5 Darkflame Cleft, although honestly I really don't like that dungeon. The boss with the wax figures hurts like hell, and it's very scary, so I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. Yeah, I'm going to fix up this WeakAura to make it look like the rest of my WeakAuras, and then we'll jump into a dungeon. All right. I've set up the WeakAura. I've made some style changes just to make it look more like it's Tracker WeakAura for Ancient Teachings and all that. I've also made it so when it's not in combat, it doesn't have this as dark because I want to be able to see it outside of combat, because you can kind of store up a bit of vitality even when you're outside of combat by just spamming a bit of healing, stuff like that. Things I can potentially set up before the start of a dungeon run. So now I think it's time to actually try and get some revenge on Darkflame Cleft. I've done it on a 2. I've done everything on a 2 at least, if not a 3. And I definitely had a bit of a struggle on the candle boss, and I think that's just not the most fun thing I've ever done in my life. But we're going to see how I do on a 5, where I'm going to get my butt whooped most likely. So let's start a run and see if we can't get some people to join me on this little adventure into the Darkflame Cleft. And here we go with whatchamacallits, with Darkflame Cleft plus 5. We have the group that you see on the screen right now. We're going to set up some nice little hottie hots. And it does not look like we get to store our vitality for the beginning of a dungeon, so there's no point in blasting the bejesus out of HPS on overhealing before the dungeon starts. I'm going to go ahead and just give one of these instant casts, Thunder Focus T, Enveloping Mist to our tank here, and that'll let me use my Empowered Jade Lightning to blast some of that vitality out and also to do some damage. Okay. So this is going to take a bit of getting used to, I think, but we're going to make it work. It looks like we're opting to skip these. No. Yes. Okay. We're going to kick this and see if we can line of sight around the corner. I think we may be trying to avoid pulling those wick lighters, which I am a huge fan of. That shit is painful to say the least. And there's a lot of damage going out from the throw rock here. Trying my best. Oh, those have been pulled. We need to kick these as best as we can. Otherwise, we're going to have a bit of an issue. I am so lost in the sauce right now. Let's Chi-Ji and just kick the shit out of these guys, and that should help us. We're going to stun them. Would love a silence rune to come through for my buddy here. I don't want to do... never mind, I couldn't even do it if I wanted to. I was going to say I don't want to do the bounce on the orbs because that might cause an issue. Definitely going to take a bit of time to get used to using this the Thunder Focus Tea thingy. Okay, gonna put a focus on that guy. I'm gonna try my best to actually utilize this properly. I have no idea how to use Aspect of Harmony in a beneficial way. Wick Lighter's all the way in the back there. We're going to bounce him closer to us, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to... That person's just dead from the throw rock. This is rough. I am so sorry, but I don't know how to heal this because everything's spread out. Actually, I know how to heal this. Just actually heal, bro. Just actually press the buttons that do the healing to your group, and then maybe you'll actually heal them. Sorry, I'm so flustered because of this stupid harmony thing. Oh man, I'm not a huge fan of that. I need to just have a different sort of UI thing for this because I don't think that's going to work out all that great. But I think we can take care of these orbs and move on to the next thing. Tank seems a little uncertain as to what he wants to pull and what he doesn't want to pull. I am perfectly fine with skipping as many of those Wick Lighters as humanly possible because those guys hurt. They hurt real bad, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Now, since the last time I've played, I have actually updated my WeakAuras, or sorry, my thingy thing with the stuffy stuff. What am I trying to say? Let's actually just use up this vitality. I've updated my plater profile. Can I actually bounce this guy far enough away for us to be able to hit him without pulling the other guy? It does look like I can. Hopefully nobody body pulls here. There's a bit of a bonk on the noggin there. We're going to touch a death it and move on. I'm hoping this is good enough for percent later on in the dungeon. We're going to see. Now let's see how the group actually handles this boss fight. So we have the minecarts coming through delivering these guys for us. It would be nice if we could predict which way the minecarts are going to come from. Is it true that they just go crisscross every single time? You know, ping this, see that people actually use it. Rogue definitely needs some... Oh, hold on. I got to take care of those. There we go. I didn't have my bouncy castle, so I had to use something else. Reckless charge on me. I'm going to try and line of sight it. There is enough time to do so. You don't have to actually do much to get out of there. I did have a roll and a tiger's lust to get out of there quickly. So far so good. Not too many people getting too many bleeds. We're gonna put a big shield on our friend the evoker here because he had the focus thingy on him. Pinging this. We need people to actually switch to it, otherwise we're pretty screwed. And okay, we managed to kill it, thank goodness. Need the tank to kind of focus in on that and move over. It'll get everyone's attention on it. Oh, and we did line of sight again. That's beautiful. It looks like first boss is down. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. So far, feeling very good about the group. I did let a few people die. Well, 2 people die at the start of the dungeon because I just wasn't healing enough. I was overwhelmed for some reason because there's one new thing in my UI. I got overwhelmed and couldn't focus. So that's a thing. I do believe we'll be pulling everything in this room. Tank is just kind of holding W into the middle of the room. Is that like an accident or because it looks super funny? Oh my goodness, that person just got absolutely wrecked. I don't know what by, but it definitely hurt. Let's spread out some hots. Okay, Thunder Focus Tea, and we're just gonna electrocute the shit out of this. Danny just woke up and has given me a peace sign hello. We're gonna drop a ring of peace. You might have heard her in the background saying hello. We're gonna drop a ring of peace to get rid of this affix. And then we're going to move on to just beating the bejesus out of these guys and getting some healing for the group. There's not much damage that goes out here, apparently. So that's kind of nice. Looking at the Fiend Wick Lighter over there, we're going to kick the Wick Lighter immediately. Silence coming through. Now this is where I'm going to start using Chi-G because honestly, I feel like the group might go down if I don't. I'm going to use an AoE CC for that. Keep putting out the Chi-G. Okay, we're going to use... Shayloon's gift to top everyone off. There is a bit of a dot, or is that a dot? No, it just increases fire damage taken. Okay, well, luckily the other guy, the Wick Lighter, was dead by now, which means we Gucci. I really want to use a Thunder Focus Tea and electrocute this guy, but we're just gonna not do that. Now I finally see those little circles are the bonk. I just thought they were something else. It turns out those are the bonk. So the bonkening comes from those little circles and not just like a little frontal or whatever. I don't know how I didn't put the two together, but I was just very, very confused, apparently. Okay, we're going to drop a circle here, paralysis on this one. Okay, people actually started using CC. We're going to send the Shayloon's gift while I set up some more healing from other sources. There we go. And let's spend this Thunder Focus Tea by using Jade Empowerment Lightning thingy with the stuff. There we go. Okay, it's not so bad. I just need to get used to using Thunder Focus Tea manually, because until now I was doing the super stupid thing where I had it macroed into Rising Sun Kick, and sure, I got more Rising Sun Kicks out and all that, and I had Jade Empowerment a lot more often. But honestly, was it worth it? I don't think so. Maybe not. I'm going to just zap these guys and get them all to join in, and then we're going to use Chi G and spread out a bunch of... Okay, well, maybe we could CC some of those. That would be good. What am I doing? I wanted to cast instant cast envelopments. Enveloping mist. Envelopments? What's an envelopment? Nice misery coming through. I do have AoE CC. We're going to Shanelin's Gift here. I would love it if some of these kicks that are off cooldown actually got used, but that's a lot of extra fire damage that's going to be taken by us if anything happens anytime soon, which I don't think it will. Those casts just look super scary. They're not actually that scary if there's nothing doing fire damage to you. Now, let us set up some hots. Move closer. Really. Yeah, I don't want to get punched in the face because this guy's not moving close enough. Luckily, I did not get the debuff, so we're good, or rather the thing. We activated, it looks like 3 candles. That should be enough for us to stay safe here. I'm going to Chi G and get some of these out. I'm going to try and put out one of these. I hate getting that as the healer. I really don't like this. We're going to revival here just to make sure everyone's at full HP. That completely wasted my Chi G, but I think we are good. I think I'm going to be able to keep the people alive through this. So far, so good. Just one thing I'm worried about is the tank moving out of range and me getting punched in the nose by this El Jefe, which would be bad. I'm going to send out my Renewing Mists, set everything up. Ancient Teachings is a useful button. And for this Dowsing Breath, we're going to use... Whoa, that did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage, bro. Ascension Orb's coming out. We're going to go ahead and Paralysis and Kick because I don't want to use my bouncy thing. So I can have it for next pull if necessary because there's a bunch of stuff there. It does look like we'll be killing this boss soon. We have 2 ranged and 1 melee. I think that's kind of the way it's going to go from here. Is it's going to be 2 ranged and 1 melee. I'm going to Chi G after that goes out, get back in there, kick the bejesus out of the boss. Really not happy with my healing here. I think this is going to be very fatal if I do this on any hierarchy, especially if it's Tyrannical Affix on top. But it looks like we're going to be able to down the boss. So I need to figure out how to cycle my cooldowns here to make sure that people stay safe because those AoEs are brutal. When I have to point the little wind blast thing at a candle, I have no idea how to heal through that without getting hit by it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. We're going to bounce this one closer. That is a lot of crap on the ground. Let's just say, when I don't know what to do, I try to just send these, what are they called? Renewing Mists out on people because it helps set up for healing. Okay, well, it doesn't look like that was too much trouble. I don't know if we had a silence rune for that or what. We're going to give movement speed to our demon hunter friend, and we're going to put a focus on Suits now. I don't care too much about kicking any of those abilities. That did I just waste my kick? No, Quasi's I need to adjust the color of these bars because his important casts have like an orange color, and then I think I can kick that cast instead of it being gray. But it looks like we did heal or kick the more important cast on the Cold Flame Bolt. Cold Flame Bolt should be relatively easy to heal through at this key level. Massive Stomp coming through doesn't even phase me because I just use my 4 stored up kicks. One hand headlock, we're going to go ahead and use this to keep the person alive through it. Maybe I should have waited for that big flame to come through, then used it, but all is well. Shaylin's Gift top people off, and we should be safe here. Not really used to the whole thingy thing with the stuffy stuff yet. Sorry, my brain is trying to catch up to what I'm trying to say while also executing some healing here. Massive Stump coming through, shouldn't be an issue. Not that massive on a +5, it looks like. But if this is +5, I feel like I can heal a +6 and maybe start dipping into that hero gear. That would be nice. But now, the thing I've been dreading since the start of the dungeon, the Candle King. I'm really hoping people know how to take care of those statues, and I really hope that we get rid of those statues as quickly as possible. I'm gonna put down a circle over there. Hopefully somebody takes care of the other 2. It does look like somebody wants to. Good, somebody wants to. The pickaxe is coming out, but that's kind of, buddy, you're gonna get long. Okay, I need to give them one of these. Paranoid Mind coming through. We have 2 people on the boss that didn't kick. I'm gonna revival out of panic, and then we're gonna try and get rid of these. Okay, Okay, instead of the person, okay, that person definitely does not know what's going on. That's okay. Let's try and get some healing out. That's my job here. Darkflame pickaxe. I don't know if I could heal enough to heal through all this, but we're gonna try. This time we did have a kick up. I need people to somehow help me out with the healing here. I don't know how to keep people alive through that much damage. There were too many up for too long. We're gonna kick that, electrocute. We don't have a CR. I have this tendency of not having a CR available, which is not exactly great. I love having to move away from the boss as a Mistweaver. That definitely helps me heal, that's for sure. There is just so much damage. I need to take care of these. I know. I don't know how to deal with this properly. I just... The damage is just endless. Where the health bars just keep dropping no matter how much I heal. I'm gonna use Chi here just for a little bit of a heal absorb or an absorb. Kick that boss. Okay, I have to take care of these two. I just don't get to stand on top of the boss is the big issue. Still don't have 2 CRs. There's nothing we can do about that one. We're gonna have to kill it with a good thingy thing with the stuffy stuff. The paranoid mind. Why do we have kicks on cooldown? I don't quite understand. I'm gonna use a defensive. I'm gonna get I hate this boss. I did not heal enough there. I feel like that was the issue. But we're gonna reset and try it again. I would love to go out and buy some jumper cables. I think that would be a godsend at this point. Maybe I should use these healing potions I've been storing. Hank is trying to solo him. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be doable. We'll see. If he gets feared, he's dead. That's a lot of molds. Apparently you get molds of just regular NPCs when you don't have... Oh, he didn't even kick the fear. Yeah, I mean... if he doesn't kick the fear, I don't know how he's going to do it. There we go. He kicked the fear. That's good. This feels like a pretty big waste of time because this damage from these things is absolutely insane. Eerie mold, 133k a hit. Okay, let's try this again. Point pickaxe at statues. Use circle to break remaining statues. Okay, I typed out what needs to be done. We're gonna hopefully take care of it. We are doing pretty good. We've got 16 and a half minutes left for this, the minecart, and the last boss. I think we're good. I would love to, but I have to be 700 yards away from the boss at any given point in time. So healing this boss as a Mistweaver feels absolutely miserable. But we're going to try and make it work this time around. We're going to start putting out these hots because Lord knows we're going to need the extra healing. I mean, the extra healing. That is my core healing. Pickaxe on the tank. Luckily, not myself this time around. Okay, we're gonna Chi-Ji, Paranoid Mind. We're gonna kick that shit. None of that shit on my lawn. I don't know why I said lawn, but hey, we made it work. All statues have been destroyed. Now we have some new ones. We're going to go ahead and just drop one of these circles here. Paralysis this one. Nice, we took care of it. I'm going to revival, keep myself safe. I'm gonna roll all the way. Bro, just decide which one you're gonna do and then do it, man. I can't have you running back and forth like that. Just gonna send out some hots. Trying to just keep people alive at this point. Pickaxe, oh, I can't use it on that one. I'm gonna have to use a circle or something. I'm gonna break this one so that the circle can stand in between these two, like so. Please stop moving the boss away from me, my friend. You are not helping anyone stay alive by doing that. I need to be able to kick his teeth in so that I can heal you guys. Please, tank, help me. Please. My goodness. Pickaxe coming through. It's gonna take out one of the statues. This statue didn't get destroyed, which is unfortunate, but I think I can handle healing that up. Okay, it does look like we'll be able to take care of all the statues again. Much better this time around because we didn't get feared 7 times, and we also didn't let any of the statues stay up on the first pull. Falling behind on the statues is very scary. We're gonna send the last Chi-Ji just to make sure that we heal everyone up, and there we go. That was much better. Much better this time around. Quite enjoyed that. Million HPS. I feel like I'm just not doing all that much HPS. And I felt that the entirety of this season, well, the runs yesterday, which is the entirety of this season for me so far. But yeah, it's definitely, it feels a lot like I just don't get enough HPS out. I just completely wasted that, but oh well. We're gonna collect as many of these fires as we can, or candles, I should say. I'm going to try and make this a big pull, as big of a pull as I can. We're gonna pull the creepers, pull that darkness. I want to pull that as well, see if we can get that horror in, get everything in that we can, because you want these pulls to be big instead of stopping 15 times. So let's see if we can make that work. I'm gonna send out a Shaylin's gift. It was not necessary. Tank might need some attention here because the creeper is very very buffed up from all the corpses. If you keep him near these corpses, he gets a buff. And then that buff makes this dot do even more damage. Gonna put a focus on that horror. Make sure that I interrupt it if need be. There we go. Okay, we're going this side. I'm gonna step into the darkness, grab that candle. It looks like it's a small pull for now. I didn't know we were gonna turn right. I guess it goes left, right, or whatever. Doesn't matter. Just gotta make sure I don't stand in these circles. This isn't as annoying as I thought it would be, so that's kind of nice. I'm gonna grab this real quick, put it on the cart. Okay, cart just keeps going forward. We're gonna grab that creeper. I'm going to shadow meld. That should give it to the tank. We're gonna put a focus on the horror. We're gonna give a big shield to the tank. Keep the tank nice and safe. The creeper is a big tank killer, so keep an eye out for that. Rogue takes quick care of that kick for us. That took a second to say for some reason. And we're gonna just electrocute the crap out of the creeper. I'm gonna look for a touch of death on him when he gets down low to about 6.9 million HP. That's a lot. I guess I do have thingy thing with the stuffy stuff. What's it called? Fortitude. So I have a bit of extra HP. This creeper's not dead. I thought I touched it. I guess there were two. Am I stupid? Big dot on the tank, trying to send out healing to the tank. There we go. This should be the final group that we have to deal with. We're gonna go ahead and kick that. Pretty good minecart run. Can definitely say we did well on that one. I think I pulled shit that we didn't need to pull because I thought we were going to go in that direction, but I was completely wrong. So that was a bit of a whoopsie on my end, but that's okay. Put down a circle, kick this thing, grab a last candle for the road, I guess. Maybe it gives it a little boost to speed or something, but it's moving pretty quick even without that. So yeah, I think we're good. Just need to click on this, and then we need to throw dynamite at the boss. It's going to be fun. Okie dokie. Darkness coming in. We're going to start yeeting the dynamite. Once it turns the corner, I think, is when you can first actually hit it. So let's see. It looks like other people hit it before it even turned the corner, so that's working out just fine. You can get it down to 90%. Any further than that, you can like get it lower than that, but it's going to bounce back to 90% when it reaches the final destination. And that should be it for the darkness. Let's see, 16, 17, 17. I can't reach it anymore, so there's no point in throwing it, but that was pretty good, even though I started late. So it looks like there's not a big advantage to using it before it's in range after that first corner. Shroud, okay. We're using Shroud to skip past these. Oh, I mean, these have eyes. Tank, these have eyes. Tank, you need to hit them. This guy has a dot. We're gonna try to heal this up. I didn't know they saw through stealth, so that's something. Okay, need to get out of those circles. Tank is gonna be in a lot of danger here, so we're gonna focus some healing onto the tank. Our friend the rogue is taking some damage from some source. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, 19 stacks on the tank. Not really feeling that. We're gonna use a Chi-Ji, try and keep the tank alive. We're gonna give him an instant cast renewing mist. Keep the tank alive. That's the name of the game here right now. Tank, please don't pull the boss immediately. I'm gonna have to heal the bejesus out of you. I can't heal that. Ooh, 28 stacks. I can't. The darkness is too much. We're gonna step into this and then res. They see through stealth, as you can see now. There we go. We just walked into them. Okay, well, my job is going to be to feed this flame as much as humanly possible. There's not much damage coming through right now, so I kind of don't want to spend my Thunder Focus Tea. Yes, I know, I need to take it out. I'm new, but I'm not that new. Still don't really feel like I need that Thunder Focus Tea. We're gonna grab this and move it over here, drop it down. He's calling Darkspawn. Hopefully people take care of that stuff in the middle. The affix. Eternal Darkness is coming through. Big heals now. Okay, that wasn't nearly as big of a heal as I thought I needed to get. Evoker's doing an amazing job of grabbing those thingy things with the stuffy stuff. We're gonna CC the Darkspawn Umbral Slash coming through. We grab this, move to the left. Our friend the priest is just not standing in the whatchamacallit. I didn't mean to pick that up. Jesus Christ. Our friend the priest just didn't stand in range of the thing for a while, but that's okay. That's his prerogative. By the thing I mean the circle in which you actually do damage. Now I need to step away. I'm gonna use a defensive, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should use it for the big thing. Call Darkspawn and interrupt that as quickly as possible. Make sure we do that. Reduce the amount of time that spends debuffing us. We're gonna use Transcendence, grab this, teleport back. It's full HP now. Not full HP, that's the wrong word. Whatever it is, that's full of thingy thing with the stuffy stuff. We're gonna Chi-Ji again. Get these kicks in. Okay, that one hurt a lot more. I think, oh, the fears are coming through. That means we need to start grabbing these, bringing those back. There we go. We're gonna heal that back up. Let me grab this out of the way and drop it back down. Evoker's back on the case. We're gonna drop our Transcendence here again. I'm gonna look to see if I need to pick that one up over there. Oh man, okay. And that's Darkflame Cleft. +2 and +5. I'm cool with that. Honestly, I didn't think I could, but it turns out I can heal enough, and I got some kind of candle. Let's see. Your spells have a chance to imbue the wax, causing it to form into a blazing candle for 15 seconds, which increases your versatility by 3k, further increased by 333 while you remain within its light. Okay. And it even has avoidance. Yeah, I'm just going to use that. I'm going to get rid of this stupid ruby. I don't know if that ruby is better than this, but I feel like using this as an external is kind of nice. So that's a thing. Or maybe this external is kind of shit. Whatever. I'm going to get a bunch of versatility from that. I feel like I did okay. I got a little flustered in some moments. At the start of the dungeon, I definitely got flustered because I was very confused about how the bar worked with vitality stored and whatnot. Why is that not showing up? Okay, I guess I didn't have any vitality stored. Anyway, that was a pretty good run. We 2-started. DPS did great, and I'm quite happy with that route. It skipped most of the wick lighters. I think we were trying to skip the wick lighters at the start as well that got accidentally pulled. I'm not sure how they got pulled. Maybe it was my dumbass walking a bit too close, but that was a fun run actually. But that Candle King boss can definitely screw off. I think I would have a much easier time healing that as a ranged healer. Not being able to stay in melee to keep my kicks rolling definitely doesn't help me, but yeah, I think we pulled through, got it done, and here we are. And we got a 7 Mechagon workshop. Actually, Mechagon is pretty fun. I might actually try this on a 7. Ooh, a 7 has Tyrannical though. Do I want to risk it for the biscuit and try the 7? Or do I drop it down to a 6 and just enjoy the very, very welcome hero gear that I might be getting? Although 7 does start dropping Gilded Crests. Maybe I'll do that slightly later in the week with the Gilded Crests. And for now, just focus on gearing up a little bit more. Because I'm still in like basically previous season item level range. So maybe I should focus up on actually getting some pieces to upgrade. And just stick to 6s. So I'm going to go drop this to a 6, and then we're going to go into Mechagon. And here we go with the Mechagon's Workshop +6. I don't know why my voice broke on that, but it sure did. We have a 3-stack pre-made. The Warlock, Tank, and Mage are pre-made. So I'm expecting good things from this. I think they were just looking for hero gear from other people's runs. Here I do believe we just don't stand in the swirlies and we're good, right? And maybe stop the detonates if possible. Oh, and I forgot about the saws. Of course I forgot about the saws. God dang it. Yeah, you don't want to stand on these cracks, basically. You want to stand on the full plate. Otherwise, you may fall victim to some saw activity. We're doing pretty safe pulls, it looks like. I'm okay with that. I don't mind. Also, if you hear random noise in the background, it is from, whatchamacallit. Something's happening outside. I'm not 100% sure what exactly it is, but there's a bunch of... I don't know if people are dropping things on the side of the building or if there's work being done. I did see a note or something saying like, hey, we're going to be doing... Oh my god, the tank just died. Are you kidding me? Okay, I didn't think I'd have to send cooldowns on the tank here, but apparently I did. So let us try and give people some extra healing. The mage's kiting. Tank is back at it again. How did the tank die? I don't understand. Affix is coming in. We're going to CC as many as we can. Paralysis is going out. I used my bouncy castle to make sure things don't hit things don't hit my friends. So that is why I couldn't bounce all of them in the middle. I did try, but it was on cooldown. So anyway, okay, so this tank is going to require some assistance. We're going from hammer to hammer here. Basically just stand near the hammer. Again, same thing applies. Don't stand on these cracks. You stand on a crack, you break your mother's back. Okay, we all apparently want to stand right here. Sure, we can do that. Long activation period for them to just stand there and yell. At least do a cool animation or something. All right, and there is a swirly. A big bonk coming through. Doesn't really do much. Apparently we want to focus on killing the flipper. I'm just going to focus on hitting the big guy, because if the flipper dies super fast, then what ends up happening usually is there's whatchamacallit. Basically, there's a dot that keeps stacking. Oh my god, my guy just got wrecked. One tapped by something. There's a stacking dot on the group that ends up doing a little bit too much damage for us to handle. Another ground pound's coming through. I'm just going to use... it really doesn't do that much damage, honestly. I'm surprised. I guess it does more damage over time as the fight keeps going on. Tank is definitely taking a tickling here. Platinum pummel coming through. We're going to go ahead and use this. Tank is going to get a shield. Last one's over there. We're going to paralysis it. And I think we're okay. Battle Mine coming through. Hopefully nobody stands in it. Proud Pummeler should be getting moved closer to the next one. Proud Pummeler is very high HP. I hope we don't have to keep it there for too long. I'm very worried about the damage that the thingy is going to start doing to us when it dies. But hopefully the Proud Pummeler can get wrecked here. I also got smacked by this. I pressed the wrong button. What I wanted to press there was I ran into a mine. I didn't see the mine. I'm gonna get CR'd. Okay, that's back to yelling my ear, but now only when I die, so that's wonderful. A little bit lost in the sauce as to what is going on right now. I don't have anything big for. Let's just Chi-G and then send it. Oh, okay, the boss fight is over. I'm Chi-Ging for nothing, but that's cool. I'm so confused by this whole fight. I did this multiple times yesterday, obviously, since I did get my BIS weapon. I think it's BIS at least, because that intellect on use is kind of insane. But this felt a lot messier. Maybe it's because I'm commentating this time instead of just trying to learn how the fight goes. There's a bunch of them up there, but I don't think I can reach them. Mage took care of all of them, it looks like. So we have 10 stacks of the buff, and we're going to go into this little pull here. I think you can sort of kind of like avoid the AoEs if you line of sight, but let's see how that goes. Corrosive Gunk. Can I stand anywhere? I can stand here to avoid the Corrosive Gunk. It looks like we stunned it, so there's nothing to really avoid. Let's try and get people's health bars up to full, shall we? Send out these hots. I think I'm going to keep at least one of my hots on the tank because he's been proving to take quite a bit of damage here. I'm assuming it's just a +6 kind of thing where they just start taking, I don't know, a lot of key levels just feel like randomly things that didn't really bother you before start to do a shit ton of damage, and it just feels weird, such as mob auto attacks. But then again, it could just be an issue of the tank not keeping his active mitigation up or something like that, something along those lines. So that's something to consider. I just raw casted the Vivify. That felt weird. I'm not supposed to be doing that, but I thought I had the instant cast Vivify up. I'm gonna drop a little circle here. Paralysis for the last one. Could have just kicked it. There's nothing to kick here, but it's not like I need to paralysis. I guess I could paralysis the metal gunk. All right, so this pillar can be used to line of sight as well. Tank's taking a lot of damage while grouping those. That's okay. Metal gunk coming through. I'm going to line. Oh shit. Okay, sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I didn't think I would pull that, but that's okay. I'll just heal more. It's fine. It's whatever. Oh, there's a lot of metal gunk here. We're gonna give a big shield to our friend here. He used whatchamacallit. What is that called? Use this bubble. That's the word. Hey, I remembered it, guys. I remembered it. Oh my god. I don't use my harmony enough. I need to make that more obnoxious that I need to use my Thunder Focus Tea when it gets to full harmony. I can use it just for DPS, and I should probably just use it on cooldown instead of trying to save it for like a big AoE damage thing, because honestly I build it up pretty quick, and every 30 seconds is not a long time, which 30 seconds is how long it takes for me to get the Thunder Focus Tea again. Knockback coming through. It's okay. Corrosive Gunk coming through. We're going to paralysis that like I talked about earlier. One Corrosive Gunk is going to come through, but we're going to go ahead and use some what it's called, Shayloon's Mist, to heal that up. Okay, that heal absorb is annoying as hell. I feel like there's a weird interaction with heal absorbs when it comes to Mistweaver. You just don't really heal them with your what's it called? See, like I'm putting out a bunch of HPS actually by doing these kicks, and this person's HP is just not budging at all. Now let's focus on actually doing some HPS here and get some healing out. I can't cleanse people quite as much as I'd like to, but we can put out some of these hots, and that should help me quite a bit when I do need to heal them. 2 dogs, 2 more dogs. Okay, 4 dogs at a time. That's doable. Might get some overlaps here with the dot. If you ever have someone with 2 stacks of the dot, you just send cleanse on them immediately. I have to use up this stored vitality for some extra healing, extra damage. Doesn't look like I need to dispel anyone. I'm just gonna give this person a shield. I'm gonna bounce this and paralysis on that one. Never mind, paralysis went on one of the dogs. Dots are gonna start coming out soon. We're gonna give a cleanse to this person, and we're just gonna use soothing mist into enveloping mist into more heals for that person. Beautiful. Maybe I should just start dispelling. That is okay though. I think as long as people live, it doesn't really matter. Although I do need to become more efficient if I want to handle these hierarchies. But practice makes perfect. We'll get there in no time flat. I just need to keep playing the game, and then I'll be able to handle all of these damage events. Well, this is pretty painful, and people don't use any sort of defensive or anything when they get the dot. That is a little annoying, but we can make it work. I guess I can't expect people to use defensives. That is just unreasonable, isn't it? All right, let's put an enveloping mist up on this person, and we're going to just cleanse ourselves when we can. There we go. It ran out. We're going to put a circle down like this, and it looks like we're pulling boss. Okay, let's get to it. Key thing is, don't break the box with the thingy thing with the stuffy stuff. What is it called? Why are we going so far away? Why are we so far away from it? I don't understand. Okay. I can't. What is going on? What is this positioning? I'm so confused. Okay. Well, I can't even cleanse just yet, but we're going to cleanse, and then we're going to Chi-Ji, and hopefully people live. Why are we going so far away from these? I do not understand. Okay, bounce is coming out, doesn't do much damage, and also is not breaking the thing. We're going to revival immediately afterwards. Get out of there. People are... This is weird, man. I don't really get it. We're moving so far away from the boxes, it just makes it impossible for me to really hit the boss and keep people healed up. That's a little bit annoying, but luckily we have other resources we can use to keep people healthy. Bounce is coming out. As long as we don't destroy the box, all is well. We're going to spend some of this stored up vitality. Let's cleanse that and then heal everyone up with some kicks. Venting flames coming through. I genuinely could not tell you why we aren't using, why we're standing so far away. That just doesn't make sense to me. There's no downside to being close to the box, but I don't know, man. The real question is, what is in the box that is exploding like that? Oh, I got bonked on the noggin, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. It doesn't do that much damage. Okay, that was doable, I guess. Just very confused why we moved so far away from the box. Could not tell you. Nice Warlock Gate. Holy shit, that was sick. I gotta even say that was sick. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. We're supposed to go up this trash heap. I just got distracted by praising the Warlock. That was actually sick, dude. I did not know you could do that Warlock Gate skip. That's awesome. I'll try to spread the information. I know that Minnie is gonna know that Warlock skip immediately. His favorite thing in the game, I think, is finding places where you can use the Warlock Gate and be useful. And if you don't know who Minnie is, well, it's just a person on the Discord that we've been hanging out with for a while now. I think since season 2 of Dragonflight, maybe season 3. I don't know for sure, but yes. Now the rest of the dungeon, in my opinion, is, from my experience, I should say, is very easy. I haven't had any issues healing it or doing anything else in that part of the dungeon, but we'll see. Maybe I've just been very lucky with my little pre-made that I have going on, so that could be a thing. What I'm definitely noticing is I don't use my Harmony enough, my Thunder Focus Tea. I need to make a WeakAuras that is even more annoying than all of than this glowing on the side. I need something dancing in the middle of the screen for me to really pay attention to it. That way I think I'll actually use Thunder Focus Tea when my vitality is full. So that's something we're going to try and make after the end of this dungeon. But honestly, I'm probably going to forget because that's just how that works. All right, vitality is fully stored. We're going to wait for the next one. Then I'm going to electrocute the bejesus out of it because we'll have some time to cast the full thingy thing with the stuffy stuff, the full Jade Lightning. Did not spend all of my stored vitality, but that's okay. It didn't really feel like I needed to. I think it also doesn't do any overhealing. We're going to drop a circle. Oh, somebody beat me to it. It was probably a blind from the warlock, from the paladin and stuff like that. We're fighting the citizens for some reason. We're going to give a shield to my friend here who just blasted the bejesus out of them. Maybe we need it for a little bit of extra percent or something. I don't know. We're just going to try and sneak right past that. Okay, I am going to shadow meld and you guys can figure it out from there. Oh, nope, I'm not risking it. No risk for that biscuit. We're just going to stand in the steam, wait for this guy to move along, and then we're going to move out. There we go. Warlock is doing okay. I think we invised those citizens off of us. Where is the Warlock? Warlock is out of range. Maybe he can death skip if he just dies and I teleport and I heal it or res him. Jesus, we can get him there. Maybe he's looking for some sick skip with the gate again. He's going. He's making his way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and he's homebound. Okay, he's got the affix on him. What if I do this? Does that move the little robots? No, it doesn't. And we took care of 9 of the affixes. Beautiful. Okay. That was interesting. You just had to wait for the warlock a little bit. That's okay. Oh, I got beaten to the punch on that one, or rather the kick, I guess. I'm gonna just use that. Now, we were supposed to stand in these generators. That way we can safely DPS while the big AoEs come out. I'm gonna try and get rid of some of these dots because they do hurt quite a bit. It's just that my healing profile helps a lot with that, where any damage I'm constantly doing little bits of healing. Anyway, time to avoid the cogs. There we go. Cogs coming out already. We're looking for a flower. Flower is across the room. Thunder Focus Tea and blast the bejesus out of it with some lightning. That was a bit of a waste. It looks like our friends were on it right off the bat and managed to do a crap ton of damage. I'm going to be taking some damage over time here. I think I could reach him just past. Okay, well, if you move him further away, I can't reach him, tank. Of course, he has to move to keep himself safe. I'm going to put a circle down over there, and that's me. I've done my duty. Okay, let's get some hots out, put it on the DPS. The tank needs it less, and I can heal myself with extra abilities like expel harm, so I don't need the hot as much as some other people might need. So far so good. This boss is an absolute joke, by the way. I feel like this is pretty much the easiest boss. I guess if it lasts for a very long time, it might become a bit of an issue. Touch of Deathing that one real quick. Beams are coming out. We're gonna move over here, put this down for myself, chi wave through that, use Thunder Focus Tea, and electrocute the boss. Ooh, that is, I'm disoriented. Oh, lay on hands coming through from the paladin, saving ya boy. Words of glory coming through, and I'm still dead. That lasts for so long. That is my bad. This boss is an absolute joke, by the way. I'm gonna decline that. I don't feel like I need to take it. I don't feel like I need to take that. Like, we're not, you know, stressed for time or anything like that. Just gonna take a regular res. Oh, spawn. I didn't realize that the spawn was here, so that's my B. Okay. Shayloon's gift. GG. Jesus Christ. What the hell? I came into a war zone after trying to type a message. Okay, we're gonna give a big shield to that mage. Keep him nice and safe. Holy mother of God. Okay, let's electrocute for big heals. Holy shit. I came back into a war zone. 1.7 million HPS. No problem, buddy. Jesus Christ, that was intense. I'm glad I saved revival. I don't think I needed it for something in particular, but at least I saved one of my cooldowns. There is a lot of count in this dungeon that just cannot be skipped, so that's a little bit annoying. 96%, and there's still a bunch of shit to pull here, so that's interesting. I'm gonna accidentally pull that other guy, and we're going to drop one of these. That's gonna destroy the generator, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, we're good. I wanted to bounce the mobs out of the generator, so I just don't have to deal with them being resistant to damage. It looks like most people are standing in the generator. Let's move out. Not much we can do about those squirrels, though. Let's get some Chi-G healing through. There we go. That should take care of it. And now for the next AoE, I think what I'm going to do is... first of all... Okay, that can't be my job. The guys can't be my job right now. Okay, short out should be going down before it does any actual damage. I couldn't focus on dealing... Ooh, Warlock Gate skip. That's big. Tank went through first. I'm going to immediately... Maybe I should have let the tank establish aggro before clicking the goddamn gate. Holy crap, I almost got wrecked. But luckily I was able to use my thingy thing with the stuffy stuff, shadow melds, to not get murdered there. We used our Jade Empowerment there. We're shorting out over here. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm melee, so I can't stand in that, but at least the Warlock's making use of it. Mage is now also standing in it, but it is gone. We don't get any more of those. We're going to touch of death this one, just so I don't have to deal with two of those nasty AoEs at the same time, because they do quite a bit of damage. I know it's not fortified or anything, but yeah, I'm still still scared of it a little bit. Yeah, see, look at that, half of the health bar. With fortified, that would do a lot more. Anyway, starting last Hefe now. Hopefully nobody gets zapped to death when he goes and flies up, and hopefully everyone is able to avoid the orbs just fine. We're going to drop a circle here. That should take care of most, if not all of the orbs. One did go over to the side, but that's okay. Orbs are moving. That means I need to move as well. Just make sure I don't get blasted by those. Get these hots back up on people who have the least of it. Zap's coming out on me. I should be okay. I don't even need to use a defensive. I'll just use Expel Harm afterwards to recover my health. And Takeoff is coming through. Now, who does it go on? It goes on... oh, it goes on the ranged guy. That's perfect, because then we don't have to actually... They don't have to move. They can keep DPSing. So it's good that they stayed fairly far away from that. That is a Night Elf Warlock that just shadow melded that beam. Okay, these are going crisscross applesauce, so I got to move out of the way, even though I wasn't standing on any of the circles, because one of them would have decked me in the schnoz if I had stayed in that position. So a Mega Zap going out on Turbo Toast. Turbo Toast handles that like a champion, and I just used Thunder Focus Tea for nothing. That is a whole lot of vitality right down the drain. I didn't realize that we were so close to phasing. I didn't realize the boss was, or the first phase of the boss was so low. Now melee should stand off to the sides like this, and then whatever happens whenever you get targeted by it, nobody else has to really move. So that is quite nice. I do need to... Oh, I'm possibly very dead. Okay, I'm not. I managed to recover from that. That was a little bit silly. I was very scared from these swirlies from the orbs, because I didn't really see where they were coming from. If I just move like this, I should be okay. Magneto Arm is pulling these back to the back of the room. That is a-okay. We're going to go ahead and give big heals, or big absorb, to our Warlock friend. They also got to lay on hands, so everything is fine. Very nice. I don't know where exactly they're coming. I guess they should be coming from there because of the Magneto Zap, so that's something. Mega Zap coming through. We're going to go ahead and use Jade Empowerment, Jade Lightning, like so. Orbs are coming through over there. We're going to drop a circle over there. That'll clear up all of that nonsense. So far, so good. I really like this boss. It's so fun. Like it's just look where the orbs are and move out of the way. It's not the most fun with my stupid positioning here, but I'm making it work. I guess I don't have to stand so close. Mega Zap is on me. I'm gonna have to kind of move a little bit. Okay, there we go. That worked out. I'm imagining on Tyrannical this might be a different sort of situation. But let's give this guy one big zap for the road. Who knows? Maybe that heals him because it's electricity. I don't know. But that is a 2-star +6 thingy thing with the stuffy stuff, Operation Mechagon, and that's 1.5k rating. We got Keystone Conqueror, very nice, and we got shoulders, hero tier shoulders, which are quite nice. I am not going to probably use them because I do still need to use thingy thing with the stuffy stuff, what's it called, the old tier set. Although I might be able to equip them and just tierify my helmet. I think that's what I'm going to do. I just need to go back to the catalyst if we do have infinite charges for the catalyst for season 1. Thank you for the run. All right, just gonna shill my YouTube channel really quick, and then we're gonna leave party before they can say something like, "You're so cringe." They might whisper me to tell me I'm cringe. I don't know. But sometimes people get excited because it's like a really good run. This felt like a really good run, other than me kind of failing on the healing early on and letting the tank die. That was like, I'm pretty sure that was kind of my bad. There was just a lot of mobs beating the shit out of him, so maybe he just needed a little bit of extra help. Because if I look over to whatchamacallit, Shield of the Righteous, 87% uptime, Consecration 69 on the lower end, but still perfectly fine. So I feel like I kind of failed them because I looked over at their cooldowns when they died, and they genuinely had nothing left. So it looks like that is a very unsafe pull for the tank. So now I know for future reference that I do really need to help them out quite a bit on those first few pulls of Mechagon. Turbo Toast sent me a heart. I'm gonna send them a heart back. There you go. But I think that's gonna be it for today's video. I'm only doing 2 dungeons. I'm going to probably in the meantime try and get some 4s done or something like that, and get some practice with actual damage events, because on +2, honestly, you can kind of heal after the damage, not during the damage, and get away with it. Probably also on a +4, which is why I'm able to 2-star the 4s. But overall, I feel like I'm doing sort of okay. I feel like the numbers aren't there, but they're enough. I don't know. Maybe I'm just expecting that I should be doing like 2 million HPS every single pull or whatever. But if it's not necessary, I guess this is okay. That being said, I do feel like I'm leaving people not at full HP, and that makes me kind of scared as to what is going to happen later on. But that's pretty much the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, let me know what you liked about it in a comment down below. If you have fun, make sure you subscribe because there's more episodes coming. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.